So we'll continue from where we have stopped yesterday. So yesterday, what we have done, guys, I think we have gone with the condition formatting, right? So yesterday completely we have seen all the points in the condition formatting. So today what we will do is we'll discuss few more things. Let's say what we will do is let me take this a bit then. Okay. So yeah. So we have done with the condition formatting. So today I will be showing you, let's say, sort and filter option. Also, this is one of the most important options what we have. So let's see completely about sort and filter, and also let's see about the table format. Okay. So first we'll go with the sort and filter option. So to understand, there are two different things.
Yesterday we completed it.
Sorry, come again.
Yesterday we have completed sort and filter and table format, I think.
Oh, okay. We have completed all this. Okay. So these three we have completed.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So in the, I think in the sort option, did I told you about custom sort? I can't remember. That's why I'm asking. So custom sort, filter option. So
We ended with rules.
sorry, come again.
Yes, sir. Two-way sorting you told yesterday.
Oh, okay, okay, done. Okay. Okay, so sorting we have done. Fine. And filter also I told you how to filter the data. Let's say there is a option called table option, nothing but representing the data in the form of table. Okay. So very simple. So with that, we have done with condition formatting for tables and sort and filter option. So today what we will do is we'll discuss few math related concepts. So we'll discuss few math related concepts. So what are the math related concepts? Let's see. So if you want, I mean, math related concepts are nothing but mathematical formulas, like how the Excel will treat the mathematical concepts. Let's say whatever you write here, so internally Excel won't work in that way. Excel completely works in a different way. For example, let's say in a cell, if I take a cell and in that particular cell, so in that particular cell, if I write 2 plus 2, if I write 2 plus 2, the output will be not going to be an addition. So like it can't give you the value something like 4. For example, see, if I take a cell and in that particular cell, if I just write, let's say 2 plus 2, and if I click on enter, we are not going to get the 4. So we are not going to get an addition value 2 plus 2, 4. We are not going to get that value. So why? So what are the things that we need to keep in mind? How to write the mathematical formulas, how the Excel will treat the input data into the formula as a formula. So let's discuss very clear. So first of all, what are the math related options that we need to see here? So let's take a notepad. So the first priority, the math formulas. Yeah. So the math formulas. So when coming to the math formulas, we need to understand completely. We need to understand about the first option, which is sum. Sum, or what is the meaning of sum? Addition. Sum is nothing but an addition. So for example, see, if I go to the Excel, instead of maintaining an empty Excel sheet, let me open any one of the data, any one of the raw data here. So for example, mm, just give me a minute. I think I will go with this superstore data. There is a very lot of data here. I think instead of this big data, let me open very small data. Suppose if I open this one, just give me. Okay, I will go with this data. Okay, so let's see this particular data. For example, let me open any one of the sheet, profit sheet. Yeah. So this one. So on top of this data, I am going to do the calculation. So first of all, how if you want to do any mathematical operation in the Excel mainly, in the Excel, if you want to maintain, if you want to maintain anything, something like mathematical formulas. So the mathematical formulas need to implement in the form of need to implement in the form of or else need to implement using equal to operator using equal to operator. For example, if you want to do any mathematical operation, you need to use an equal to operator. So without using equal to operator, the Excel can't understand the data. The Excel can't understand the data properly. For example, you see best example I have given. Suppose you see, if I write 2 plus 2, it is not going to give us 4. It is not at all going to give us 4. Why? Because 2 plus 2 will be treated like a text. Okay, it will just take like an input, like how you are writing here. For example, if I write here USA, how this value is coming, how you are writing simply here. In the same way, this will be also treated. How this is treating, this will be also treated in the same way. This will be also treated in the same way. So my point here is, let's say, how to do the mathematical operation using equal to. Just write equal to. So when you want to do any operation, just write equal to. So when you write equal to, automatically the Excel will understand. The user is going to write the math formula. What you want to write? I want to do 2 plus 2. So you want to do 2 plus 2. It is going to give the addition value. Why? Because you have written equal to. Without, if you don't use the equal to, it won't treat like a addition, I'm telling you. Without equal to, it won't treat like a math formula. Suppose if I use equal to, see, I'm going to get the answer 4. I'm going to get the answer 4. Very, very simple. Okay. Any formula you take, let's say, if you want to do the subtraction. So if you write 10 minus 20, 10 minus 20, you are not going to get any outcome. I'm telling you. So what I'm going to do is, let's say, here instead of this, I'm going to write equal to. I'm going to write equal to, and I'm going to write the value 10 minus 20. If I click on it, just to give me a minute, just, some subtraction. We need to use the function. Don't worry about it. For few things, we need to use the built-in functions will be there in the Excel. There will be some built-in functions directly we can use. For some operations, directly it won't work. For example, if I write, let's say 10, 10 into 20. If I click on enter, just to give me a minute. Why? 1 minute. Okay. Equal to. So you are going to get the value 3. In the same way, suppose if I write, see, 1 into 8, you are going to get 8. 1 into 8, you are going to get 8. Let's say, for example, here 11 into 8 is nothing but 88. So multiplication value. Suppose if you do here, so let's say 5 minus 2. If you write, you are going to get 3. So see, addition, multiplication, and subtraction. In a very simple way, what I'm going to tell you is, if you use the equal to, enough, you can write any formula. You can write any formula. So now I'm going to tell you one logic here. So I want to add. So I want to add this particular value. Okay. I want to add the price value with the profit margin value. These two values I want to add. These two values I want to add. And I'm going to create a column here. I'm going to create a column, and the column name I'm going to give as result. I'm going to give the column name as result. Let me take it to the center area and wrap text or change. I mean the result column. I'm going to maintain in yellow color. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to add these two values and I want to place the result here. Let's say 4.29. I want to add with 0.24. The result should come here. and this particular value should be added with this value, the result should come here. So each value should be added with the next value and the result should be coming here. So I already told you, when you want to do any operation in the Excel, when you want to do any operation in the Excel, you have no right to use the column name. Only column alignment will be useful. So, sir, can I use the price, the column name price, and also the profit margin column name? No, using the column names we can't do anything. The column alignment, which means C, and the this particular column alignment, which means D. So you see what I'm going to do is I'm going to write equal to refers like the user is going to write the formula. Equal to means the user is going to write the formula. After writing the equal to, what I'm going to write is this value I want to add with this particular value. So this value present in which location? It is present in the alignment C. In the C, you can check with the left side. C2, C, and it belongs to the second one. So C2 plus and the alignment D, D2. Okay, C2 plus D2. You can check with the left side. This value present in the C alignment. When you check with the left side, it is 2 plus. I want to add this value, which is 0.24, which is from the D alignment. On left side, you can see 2. So C2 plus D2. So what you're going to get? 4.29 plus 0.24. You're going to get the answer. See here, I'm going to write that particular formula. I'm just going to double click on it. I'm just going to double click on it. Once I double click on it, I'm going to write equal to. I'm going to write equal to. After writing the equal to, what I want to do is, after writing the equal to C, I'm going to write equal to. After writing equal to C, just there is no need of writing like this. So let's say C2, C. If you write C2 automatically, the value will be highlighted. C2 means in the C alignment, the second value is 4.29. That particular value I want to add with D2. So D alignment, C alignment and D alignment. Okay. So now let me click on the enter. If I just click on the enter, 4.29 plus 0.24, you are going to get 4.53. You are going to get 4.53. For example, now you see, I want to add this particular value and this particular value. Then what you will do is tell me, can you tell me the formula? Can you tell me the formula, anyone? So this 2.39 present in alignment C and C3, right? So it is present in the C3 plus, and there is no need of writing from your end, I'm telling you. There is no need of writing, sir. So should we write here D3? No. Whatever the value that you want. For example, the 2.69 I want to add with 0.22. Automatically that will be replaced here. So whatever you are selecting, that will be coming here. So C3 plus D3. These two values I just want to add. If I just click on enter, I'm going to get the result. I'm going to get the result. So now what you can do is, the beauty of the Excel is we know the bottom area. Like if I want to add the value here, see already what was the formula that is available here? The formula that is available is C3 plus D3. Okay, these two formulas are available. So C3 plus D3, these two formulas are available. Okay, but here see, if I want to add, what it will be? Nothing but C4 plus D4. If I want to add a value here, it will be C5 plus D5. C5 plus D5. So what you are doing here is, whenever you are going to the next cell. So first, for example, if in this particular cell, C2 plus D2. Okay, fine. When you come to this cell, C3 plus D3, fine. Okay. When you go to this particular cell, it will be C4 plus D4. Just you are incrementing the index value. You are incrementing this particular value. And the C location and the D location are same. The C location and the D locations are same. So instead of writing individually, what you can do is, so you just click on that particular value. You just click on that particular value, because the formula is C3 plus D3. The formula is nothing but C3 plus D3. You are going to get the result. Click on that particular value. If you drag, automatically the additions will be done for both the values. Let's say 3.39 to 0.26. No need of writing the formula. See, automatically the formula is coming. If you double click on it, C4 plus D4. Okay, now you click on this value. If you just take the scroll button down, see, automatically addition is going to happen. And everywhere on the backend, see, suppose if you take this value, what are the values? So C7 and D7. So that is the beauty of this power, this Excel. Why? Because you have already written the formula here, and when you take it down, for example, what formula you have written, how the Excel will treat your input. You have written the formula here, something like C2 plus D2. When you drag this downwards, when you are just pulling downwards now. When you are pulling downwards, so C keeps same, 2 changes to 3. D keeps same, 2 changes to 3. So C3 plus D3 automatically this value and this value. Let's say next it will be going to the C4 plus D4. So the value, the alignment value will be changes. The remaining alignment will be like that only. So that's why the result is automatically updating when we type. So how much data you have? So how much data you have? All the data you can pull. See, if you check the values 5.99 5.99 plus 0.27, definitely you are going to get 6.29. Definitely you are going to get 6.29. Okay, that is how you will do the addition. And in the same way, for example, if you want to do the subtraction or multiplication, same thing. For example, multiplication result. Okay, multiplication result. For example, let me take to the center graph text. Okay, multiplication center. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, what we are going to do is I'm going to add this particular value. I mean, not adding multiplication. So this value I want to multiply with this particular value. So very simple, just write the formula here. What you're going to write the formula, I'm going to write equal to, and the form or the value which is price value, this particular value, I want to do the multiplication with this value. So see, if I do C2 and D2, if I click on enter, I'm going to get this value 4.29 into 0.24, or I'm going to get this value. So now there is no need of worrying like, sir, again, do we need to write the formula? No, no need. Because when you take downwards, automatically the alignment will be happen. On the back end, alignment will be happen. Okay. So this is how you can take the values. It might be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. It might be anything. Might be anything. Okay. So anything you can do here operation. So this is normal way of doing directly. Let's say directly writing the value. I mean, what you're doing here is, let's say, directly you are writing from your end. I mean, directly you're using the operator. You're using the addition operator and you are using the deletion operator. Operator means nothing but the symbol. You are using the addition operator. You are using the multiplication operator. So like that, you are using the operator directly. So like you are writing 2 plus 2 using the equal to 2 plus 2, you are writing 2 into 2. Like you are writing 4 into 2. Directly you are writing the operator here. Now what we are going to discuss is, so instead of writing that kind of operators, you can use the built-in functions. So there are functions in the Excel. Directly you can write the function and you can do the operation. So let me completely explain about the functions and how to pass, what to pass, how we need to understand the inputs, where we call them as parameters. So everything I will explain here. So first let's discuss about sum. Next one is count. Third one is nothing but average. And the fourth one is nothing but max. Fifth one is nothing but min. Sixth one, let's say rand between. So rand between. So first of all, let's discuss like let's all of us let's discuss about this four. Okay, this four. I mean this seven. Sorry, the seven operations we'll discuss. Okay, and you can take addition all those things. Let's come here. So now what I'm going to do is, first of all, I will write the arguments here. So math operations. Basically, here we need to understand the operations are three different types. That also I will write here. Basically, not instead of writing the directly, operations are three different types. Operation three types basically. So what are the three types? Is the one is direct operators. Okay, direct operators. So direct operators means nothing but something like, see this one, like greater than, less than, plus using directly, plus addition, subtraction. Let's say the star symbol means multiplication, division. So like directly using the operators. And second one, if you see, second one, if we see, for example, mathematical operations. So this content. Second is this one. Yeah, math formulas. So directly using the formulas, like instead of writing the operator, we can use this particular formulas also. Just to give me a minute, I will take it there, and let me take. Okay, math formula: sum, count, average, max, and okay. We'll come from starting. Like let's say we'll discuss about this also. This part, like operators. Okay, plus, minus. This I told you, multiplication. And if you want to greater than, less than, that also we will see, and we'll go each in a process. We will go in a pipeline way. We will go. For example, first point here is operators, direct operators. So when you want to use the direct operators, so make sure that you need to use all the things. Let's say plus is for the addition. Let's say plus is for the addition. Okay. Next deletion, subtraction. Next multiplication. Okay. And next division. So this four, and let's say greater than, let's say less than, let's say greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. So all these four options. And how to do the operation, I will write the formula here. This is the symbol, and I will write the formula here. Let's say the first one is nothing but addition. Okay, addition. So I will write the formula here. How to do the addition? For any operation that you do, doesn't matter. For any operation you do, you need to use the equal to, definitely. So I'm going to write equal to, and I want to add 10 plus 20. How much we are going to get? 10 plus 20. I'm going to get 30. See, if you don't write equal to, it is not possible. So that's why we're going to get 30. So can we add any random values here? For example, yes, of course. We will be having some curiosity. What is, sir, can we add the value 21? Can we add the value 21 with 3.65? So is it possible to add these two values? These two values can I add? Yes, see here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write equal to. So what was the value that you want to add this particular value? So directly I'm going to click on that particular value. See A22. In the alignment A, the value which is in the 22, that particular value I want to add with in the F4. See F4. So these two values I want to add. If I just click on enter, you're going to get the value 21 plus 3, 24.65. Okay. Same thing you can do here. Any for example, any values if you want to do the subtraction, you can do, or directly you can give here. As I told you, equal to 1 minus 2, you are going to get minus 1. Or you can pick any value here. Suppose if I want to do the multiplication, let's say 0, this value, for example, let's do the multiplication with this particular value. This value, let me do the multiplication with this particular value. These two I want to calculate. So very to do the multiplication. So what I'm going to do, equal to, click on that particular value which is in the C15. That value I want to multiply. I want to multiply with this value, G32. If I click on enter, I'm going to get the multiplication. And even the division also same story. So how the division will work is, so before going to write the formula, I will explain you how the division will work in the Excel. For example, if I take 9 with respect to 2, so which means 9 divided by 2 with respect to 9 divided by 2, how the division will be happen. So 2, 9. So 9 divided by 2, if I write like this, 2, 9. So 2, 8, sorry, 2 4s are 8, remainder 1. So for 2s are 8, remainder will be 1. Since we are using the division, I will keep some dot here so that I will get 0. So 2 5s are how much? 10. What will be the remainder? 0. So of course, division means what? Division will be collecting the coefficient value. Keep that in mind. Division will be collecting the coefficient value. This is the result. Okay, this is the result. A lot of people will think the remainder is the result. No. So this is the result, 4.5. 4.5. So see, if you go to the division here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one thing. So the 9, I just want to divide with 9, I want to divide with 2. If I just click on enter, I'm going to get 4.5. See, the result I'm going to get 4. Like that, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to, which means this is a Boolean outcomes. Boolean outcomes means either addition or division, uh, multiplication, subtraction. For them, you are going to get the direct values. But greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, you are going to get the Boolean outcomes. Boolean outcomes means either true or false. Boolean outcomes means either true or false. For example, either true or false. Boolean outcomes means true or false. Simple. Either true or false. For example, let me click here. So let me click here. What I'm going to do is, for example, see, I'm going to write equal to represent the formula 10 greater than 12. So of course the value 10 is not at all greater than the 12. That everyone knows. It's completely false. See, I'm going to get false. Suppose if I write here 10 less than 8 or 7. So the value 10 is less than 10 less than 7. Of course, this is also false. Suppose if I write, let's say 10 less than 15. So the value 10, definitely it is less than 15. So give equal to, like a formula representation. So you will be getting true. You will be getting true. And if you see here, greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. So what I'm going to do is, what is the greater than, or what is the greater than equal to, or what is the less than or equal to? How this works? You tell me, guys. If I write 10 greater than or equal to 11, true or false? So here, some few people will understand and few people will confuse it. 10 greater than or equal to 11. So when you see the operations, something like greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. When you see the operations greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, you just need to maintain few things. I will tell you the logic how to understand this two properly. Okay. For example, if I write 10 greater than or equal to 11. Suppose if I write like this, what you have to do is you need to divide. You need to divide them into two pieces. So there are two different operators that is going on. There are two different operations that are going on here. So when you write 10 greater than or equal to 11, what you have to do is divide them into two pieces. What are the two pieces? One is 10 greater than 11. 10 greater than 11 one part, and 10 double equal to 11. So two parts, 10 greater than or equal to. So equal to means we will represent with double equal. So split this operation into two pieces. One is 10 greater than 11. You are checking. Another one is where 10 is 10 will be equal to 11. Two operations. So in these two operations, left side you are having 10, right side you are having 11. So double equal to means what? Means left side and right side both should be same value. But if we see here, left side 10 is the right side, left side 10 is the right side, 11 is there. So not matching. So this will be false. And here also the value 10 is not greater than 11. This will be also false. So false and false will be false. So out of these two outcomes, out of these two, at least one is true means the output will be true. For example, if I take 10, let's say another value, for example, 15 less than or equal to 20. If I write like this, split them into two pieces. One is 15 less than 20. Another one is 15 double equals to 20. So left side 15, right side 20, not matching. Here the outcome is false. 15 less than 20. The value 15 is less than 20. This is true. So out of these two outcomes, one is true means the output will be true. One is true means the output will be true. For example, see, if I just double click on it, if I use equal to 10 less than or equal to 20. If I click on it, see, I'm going to get true. Why I am getting true, I explained here clearly. And if you see here, let's say 10 greater than or equal to 11, I'm going to get false. Just now I explained. So that is how you need to understand greater than and less than. So these are about operators. And next, if you see the math formulas. So next, if you see the math formulas, for example, math functions. Instead of saying formulas, we can say functions. So let's say what I'm going to do is, for example, I'm going to take alignment, yeah, the center wrap text. Okay. So what are the things that we need to learn in the math functions? So when coming to the math functions, we need to learn about sum, we need to learn about count, we need to learn about average, and we need to learn about max, we need to learn about min, rand, rand between. So these are the few operations that we need to learn. These are the few operations that we need to learn. So let me explain you one by one. So you can ask me what is the meaning of sum. Sum is nothing but adding only, guys, like adding the value. Instead of using the plus operator, directly we can use the sum function. So see how to write the formula. How to write the formula. So see, just write equal to. After writing the equal to, what you do is generally. So what you do is write the form or write the function. See, write sum. You can see here the sum function is available in the Excel. SUM sum function. Sum function is available in the Excel. So when you write the sum and when you open the parenthesis, you just click on the middle. Equal to means referring the formula. You are writing the sum function. After writing the sum function, inside the parenthesis, you see there are what it is expecting. You can see here. So what it is telling, inside that sum function, please pass a number. And if you want to pass, you can pass other number also. So they are telling to pass. They are telling to pass the numbers here. Of course, what I will do is I will inside that particular one. Inside that, I am going to pass 10, 20, 30. So see number 1, number 2, number 3, I am going to pass 10, 20, 30, which means 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus 30, 60. I'm going to get 60. Simple. Inside the sum, just pass the values. And when you want to see the count, what is the count means? Count is nothing but used to find how many values are there. How many values are there? For example, if you write here, if I just write equal to, and if I write count, okay. If I just write equal to, and if I write count, and if I write here 10, 50, 100 and 200, 100 and 200, I'm going to write 10, 50, 100 and 200. So 4 I'm writing. What will be the count means? Count means what? Total how many values you are passing? 4 values you are passing here. 10 is one value, 10, 50, 100, 1, total 4 values. So the output will be 4. So the count is nothing but total how many values are there. You can see here. Total we are having 4 values. So that's why the output is 4. That's why the output is 4. Very simple. So in the place of count, what you do is you can define the range if I'm not wrong. So let's say what I will do is, for example, so let's say what I'm going to do is, see, what I'm going to do is, see, from this particular, from here to here. So in this area, whatever the area that I marked, in this area, so how many values are there in this area? How many values are there? Okay, I will write equal to, I will just write the count. And inside the count, from this particular value to, see, from C to, just to give me, from this value to this value. So first let me write the value C to, from this particular value, I'm just going to write colon. Colon means from the C to, from here to here, see, C2 to C23. In this area, in the marked area, how many values are there total? 22 values are there. You can just normally sit and count. Exactly, you will be having the 22 values, total number of values. That is the purpose of using count. This is the purpose of using count. And you can see here average. What is the meaning of average? So average is nothing but finding the mean. Average is nothing but finding the mean. Let's say, for example, suppose how the average formula will be completed. There will be two terminologies, either average or mean, both are same. You can call them as average or you can call them as mean, both are same. Imagine I'm having a group of values. Okay, suppose if I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 values, what will be the mean or average? Like what will be the mean or average of these values? So let's say 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11 divided by, see, the formula will be nothing but, if you want the exact formula for the average or mean, it looks like this. Summation of I is equals to 1 to n. So x of I divided by capital N. So this will be the form. This is the formula. According to the statistics, this is the formula for the average. So what is the formula mean? So formula is nothing but, let's say for example, x of I means each and every data point. So I'm going to target these values. I'm going to target these values. So in these particular values, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the x of I means each value. Each value do from the first value, see, I is equals to 1 to n. From the first value to the ending value. From the first value to n means last value. From the first to last, all the values please add. Summation means please add all the value. So let's say 1 plus, as I mentioned here already, the values I have added. And in the denominator, what they are saying, n means what? Number of values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of values are 5. So sum of the values divided by number of values. If you add 11 plus 7, 18, 23, 27, 28. 28 divided by 5. So do the calculation. So 5, 28. So 5, 5 is 25. We will be having 3. If I got 0, 0, 5, 6 is 30. Remainder 0. So the solution, what will be the average? The average of these values, the mean of these values is 5.6. So if you implement here, see, I'm going to write average. See, there is a function called average. There is a function called average. Inside the average, what I'm going to do? Inside the average, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pass these values 1, 4, 5, 7, 11. 1, 4, 5, 7, 11. If I click on it, I'm going to get 5.6. See, exactly, I'm going to get the value 5.6. So this is how the average will be done. If you want to give a group of values, definitely you can give the group of values also. Let's say, as I mentioned, so select any part of the value. Suppose these values are there till the selected area. I want to find the average. So 4.53 plus 2.91 plus 3.65. Add all the values divided by number of values. Add all the values divided by number of values. For example, if you want to represent C, let's go to the sum. In the sum, what I am going to do is, in the sum from this particular value, okay, from this particular value. So what you do is, to this value, all this value, if I add, what you are getting, if you add all these values, you are going to get 92.38. And if you go to the count, in the count, what you do is, in the count from this particular value to this value, sorry, this value. So total how many are there? Total, if you do the addition, all these values, you will be getting 92.38. Total how many values are there in the selected area? 22. Now what will be the average? If you see the average, average is nothing but, average means like sum of the values divided by number of values. So which means this, I can directly write here the sum value divided by number of values. If I click on it, I'm going to get the average. So you can select any area and you can do the operations. So this is about average. And the minimum also you can find out. For example, let's say in the selected area, in this particular selected area. So what will be the maximum value or minimum value? Maximum value means big value, minimum value means small value. Directly also you can pass. Let's say I want to find the maximum value in, I want to find the maximum value. So when I write 1, 10, 11, 50, out of these four values, what is the biggest value? Of course 50. Of course 50. So directly you can pass the value or else you can pass the range. So in the selected area, if you see a red color mark I have been given on top of the string. So what I'm going to do is from this particular value to this value. So among the values which I'm selecting, what is the maximum value? If you give, you will be getting the 7. You see all the values are 4, 4, 5, and of course the big value is 7 1. So we are going to get 7. And you can find the minimum also. You can find the minimum also. So what is the meaning of minimum is? So smallest value. From this particular value, I mean, I'm selecting the range instead of selecting the entire data because I'm having very big data. So from this value to this value. So in the selected area, I'm going to get the minimum value. Minimum value is 2.17. Simple. So that is how you will find sum, count, average, minimum, and maximum. Okay. Now there are two different things. One is rand, and one is rand between. Okay. Rand and rand between. So what is the purpose of this? Like, what is the purpose of using the rand and what is the rand between? So rand means, let's say, it is used to generate a random value. It is used to generate a random value. For example, see how it will be. Suppose normally I want to generate a value. Some value I want to generate. I don't know which value and I can give guarantee also. Which value would be generated. I can't give any guarantee. Normally I want to return a value like a random value. So what you have to do is you just write equal to and just write rand. Just write rand and click on enter. Randomly one value will come. Randomly one value will be given by the Excel. And that value will be in between 0 to 1 only. In between 0 to 1 only, one value will be done. See, one value will be done. So any random value you can print. In between 0 to 1, one random value will be given. You can ask me one question. What is the purpose of using random? Let's say if you become an AI engineer, so for testing the models, we need a dummy data. So we will be using the dummy data. So we using this rand, we can create a dummy data. Like temporarily, we can create some data and we can check the performance of the models. For that purpose, we will be using the rand. For that purpose, we will be using the rand. And you can see the next one, rand between. Rand between means in between, in a given value range, it will take one random value. For example, here I'm going to write equal to, I'm going to write rand between. Okay, rand between. So in between the value 10 to, in between the value 10 to 20, in between the value 20, 20, one random value is selecting. One random value is selecting. Okay. So random means 0 to 1, one random value. Rand between means you can specify. You can specify your own range in between 10 to 20 or 30 to 40. One random value it will pick in the range what you have given. In the range what you have given. So that is about math functions. That is about math functions. Sum, count, average, maximum, minimum, random, rand, and rand between. I think medium is also available. If I'm not wrong, let's try. Do we have the medium? See, median. So what will be the median? For example, see how the median formula will work. How the median formula will work. For example, see, I'm writing some values here. I will write 1, 4, I will write 1, 9, 2, 5, 11, 17, 3. So these are the values. So like exactly if you want to find the median, if you want to find the median, what you have to do is first of all, you need to make the data in ascending order. Please make the data in ascending order. 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, 11, and 17. Okay, 11 and 17. So 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. Okay, values are perfect. Okay, I'm maintaining the data in ascending order, which means from small to big, I'm maintaining the data. After maintaining the data, please count how many values are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 values are there. 7 means what? Odd. Total 7 values are there, which means odd representation. So odd representation means I will take these 3 values aside and these 3 values aside. I will be having the value 5. So the median value will be 5. So the median value will be 5. So let's try here. Is it working in the same way or not? So I want to write the I want to find the median. So if you want to find the median, what are the values that you need to pass? I am passing 1, 9, 2, 5, 11, 17, and 3. Suppose I am passing these values. If I click on enter, I am going to get the 5. See, perfect answer. I am getting 5. Suppose if I got a even, if I got odd, then what happens, sir? If I got odd, suppose imagine I'm having the same data, sir, but imagine I'm going to add another value. I'm going to get another value. Suppose if I give here 20 also. So what you do, you just maintain the data in ascending order. Sorting the data in ascending order is mandatory. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, 11, 17, and 20. Total how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. After sorting, sorting done. After sorting, total how many are there now? Total 8 values are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 values are there. Now if you see, I am having 8 values. Now I am having 8 values. Total 8 values are there. 8 means what? Even value. Even value, which is divisible by 2. That is a even value. Total 8 are there. If I am having 8, what I will do is I will just take very simply, I will just take this 3 aside and this 3 aside. Okay, this 3 aside, this 3 aside. In the middle, I'm having two values. 9 plus 5 divided by 2. So 9 plus 5 is nothing but 14. 14 divided by 2 is nothing but 7. The result will be 7 here. If I just double click it, if I just double click it, so after 3, if I add another value 20, another value 20, I'm going to get 7. See, perfect calculation. So this is how the formulas will be working on the back end. So which you can't see, but on the back end, the formulas will be working in this way, even for the Excel or any other tool. So this is about greater than, less than, the operators and math functions. Guys, understood all of you? Following me? Clear now? So now let's see. There are few more things. There is a third one, which is a logical one. Logical operators. Logical, okay? Logical operators. So in the logical operators, we'll discuss about if, and we'll discuss about and, we'll discuss about or. These three. If condition, basically they should be in the capital. If and or. Okay. If and or. So three are there. Okay. Three different things. Let me go there. Okay. Now logical operators. Logical functions. You can say logical functions. Just give me a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. Okay, guys. So we'll discuss about logical functions. What are the logical functions means? If and or. So very simple. These are very simple functions, guys. For example, let's say, let me write here. First, we'll discuss about or. Yeah, and let me discuss about and then I will discuss about if. These three very easy. So what are these three functions? For example, or is nothing but simple logic. Or means anyone should be true. Anyone should be true. And means both should be true. Both should be true. Okay. Or means anyone should be true. Anyone should be true. And means both should be true. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? So what is the meaning of this? So a small example I will give you. So what I will do is, let's say I will write two things here. I will write equal to or the function I will write or function, and I will write 10 greater than 20, okay, comma 10 less than 20. Two things I will write like this: 10 greater than 20 and 10 less than 20. So you see two different statements, like two different conditions are there here. So one condition 10 greater than 20 condition false. Again 10 less than 20 condition true. Out of these two, anyone is true. One issue, any one should be true. Anyone should be true means the output will be true. The output will be true. The output will be true. Okay. So if you write like this, for example, sir, if I write like this, what happens? Or 20 greater than 200, comma 30 greater than 300. So of course, if you see here, of course, if you see 20 greater than 200 condition false, 30 greater than 300 condition false. Both are false means false. Or means both false means false. Both true means true. Or else at least any one true, one false means also true only. Any one should be true. At least any one should be true. So see here, if you go here, I'm going to write or. So what I'm going to do is 10 greater than 20, comma 10 less than 20. Okay. So 10 greater than 20 false, but 10 less than 20 true. So out of these two, anyone is true. So the outcome will be, of course, true. The outcome will be, of course, true. Okay. And means what? Both should be true. Both. At least one, both of them are false means false. At least one false means false. Both should be true at any cost. For example, see here, I'm going to write equal to. After I'm writing equal to, I'm going to write and. After writing the and, what I'm going to do is 10 greater than 9, comma 10 greater than 8. So 10 greater than 9 true and 10 greater than 8 true. Both are true means what? Sorry, 10 greater than 9 and 10 greater than 8. Both are true. The output will be true. The output will be true. Out of, for example, if I write 10 less than 9, see, 10 less than 9 means false and 10 greater than 8 means true. So at least one false means it will be false out. Both should be true in the and. Both should be true in the and statements. Now, if you see, there is a concept which is very important, if. So you can write the statements here. For example, let's say if the condition true, you can give some results. For example, what I'm going to do is equal to if if the value, see here, if the value 10, if it is greater than value 7 means, if the value 10, if it is greater than 7 means, I will write some answer, print good, or else print bad. So what I'm saying is here, see, if the value, like it will, if what if will do is it will check the condition. 10 is greater than 7 or not. Of course, 10 is greater than 7. So if the condition satisfies, if it's true means good will print. If the condition not satisfies, bad will print. So those things also you can do. So for example, if I write 10 less than 7, So 10 less than 7. Condition false. False means it will not print the good, it will print the bad. It will print the bad. So those operation also you can do using the if condition. And also not only this, like you can apply for big data also. So let me do one thing. Let's select a portion. Let's select a portion, guys. For example, let me select the portion. I will select the portion to here, okay? This portion. So what I will do is I will write the logic here. So see, I will write or logic, and logic, and if logic. Okay? So let me write here logical functions. Let me take to the center text. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I will write or equal to, I'm going to write or function, and inside the or what I'm going to do is this particular value. See, inside the or what I'm going to do is do this value, do this value if that particular value, if it is greater than this value. So this value, if it is greater than this value, or comma, another statements also we need to give, right? What we will do is we'll do one thing, not like this. I will do one thing. See, I will do one thing. What I will do is here, for example, see, I will take this area. What I will do is price per this three we will take. This three we will take. Some till only few things we will take, like only few things we will take. So what I will do is if the price value, or else we'll do one thing, just to give me a minute. Just to give me a minute. What I will do is here, I will create some data here. So I will create some data here. So what data you will create means, for example, to understand it better, just to give me a minute. So I will write some data here. So what I will do is I will create my own data. So let me write here value 5. Okay, and next let me write 6. Okay, so let me write value 5. Okay, value 5, value 6. And if you scroll down downwards, you will be getting the repeated value. 6 only you will get. Select the first one, select the second one, and now drag it. So first one, see, it will overwrite. So what I will do is first one, second one I will do, and okay. Now if I drag it, see 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write randomly some values I will pick. Okay, so randomly some values I will pick. Let's say I'm going to write rand between. So rand between. So in between 1 to 10, generate a value. Generate a value in between 1 to 10. Generate a value. Okay. So repeat that the concept. Please repeat. Okay. I'm getting these values. I'm getting these values. Here also let me apply the same. Like what I will do is here also randomly I will select some values. So see equal to yeah. So now see, but if you see whatever the values that are changing here, the remaining values are also changing. So one value random concept will affect the entire values in the Excel sheet. So now what I'm doing here is I will take another values here. What I will do is here some data I'm creating, random data. Okay, I'm going to get a value. So now I'm just adding it. Okay. Imagine I'm having this data. What I'm having? I'm having this data. Finally, I created the data. Okay. So in this data, I will write the concept here. See, what I will do is for the entire data, I will apply. What I will write the formula here is, for example, if in case, uh, see, what's my point here is, do this value, if this value, if it is greater than this value, and less than this value or not. So I want to check greater than and less than. So what happens? For example, see, I will write or function. I'm going to write or function. So do the value, this value, if it is greater than this value. And what is the second statement? What is the second statement? Do this particular value, if it is less than this value or not. So out of these two statements, any one is true. Like any one is true means it will be true. Any one is true means true, it will be, or else it will false. Same like how you have applied here. Same like how you have applied here. And you can apply the if condition also. Like if you drag it, automatically it will apply for entire data. It will be applicable for entire data. You can check it. You can check it. Let's say, sir, this is becoming true. So this is becoming true. Let's say what is our condition? 8 greater than 7 is one condition. 8 less than 0.26 something. So this is true, this is false. Out of these two, one is true now. That's why you're getting true. That's why you are getting true. So like this, or operations and operations you can do. And here, see, what I'm going to do is, let's say, I can judge here, like I can create a column. I will create a column here, and like I can give some something for the price. Like what I can say is, for the price, I'm going to give some report. I'm going to, I'm just going to maintain a report for the price. I'm going to maintain a report for the price. What I will do is here, see, what I will do is, if the price value, so see, if what if condition I'm going to write. So in the if condition, if the price value, if the price value, each price value, if the price value is greater than, it's greater than 2, if the price value is greater than 2, whatever the price value that I'm having, price value, if it is greater than 2, please give me good price. Okay. Or else give me bad price. Okay. Please give me good price or bad price. Okay. Some mistake I have done here. Let's see. 4.2. What I have written? The price value, if it is greater than 2, means good price or else bad price. So 4.29 is greater than 2. So I'm going to get good price. If I just drag it downwards, you can see all the things are good price and most of the things are greater than 2. Greater than 2. So if you want to change to any formula, sir, I just want to change the formula. Double click on it. So mostly if the price value, what you can say is, if the price value that is greater than 4, then only true. Remaining values for bad, I mean good price or else bad price. Like whatever the price it is more than 4, then only good or else bad. Now see, if I drag it, most of the people will get good and bad. See, 4.29 is greater than 4, and you see somewhere 5 is greater than 4. This also. So the values which are more than 4 will be good and the remaining things will be bad. So like this operations judgment also you can give for a value or for a column. So this is completely about operators, math formulas and logical building functions. So till here guys, you have any queries you can ask. Completely about math. In the next section we will discuss relative functions, relative math functions, absolute math functions, date and time functions, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUPs, and also the vertical lookups, I mean horizontal lookups, match formulas, index formulas. I think we can discuss about like charts also available. We'll discuss one by one. Okay, so in the mathematical concept still here, anything like till here, whatever we completed introduction part, or else a condition formatting, tables, sorting, two-way sorting, filtering, and the math formulas. Any doubts you can ask me. Meanwhile, I will save this file and I will be uploading to the drive, because if you double click on it, definitely that formulas will open for you. Inside the formulas will be open for you. So where I will create. So math. Understood all of you? Akila, Aishwarya, Bhaskar, Deepti, Ravi, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, along with this sheet, along with this Excel, many Excel sheets are there in my system. I will upload to the drive, collect from there and check it. And yeah, so we'll catch up on Monday. Tomorrow there will be no section since Sunday. We'll catch up on Monday. Thank you.